everyone, it's V. Welcome back to Radiant Reiki Therapy. If you're new here, hello and welcome. I am a Reiki master. I do Reiki healing, tarot, and other energetic services. So if you guys are interested, please click the link, radiantreikitherapy.com, down below. I also have a separate link to my free meditation class. It is free for a limited time only. And I have a separate link to healing art where I read your energy and create a customized art piece infused with the healing energy you need at this time. If you guys are interested, please click the link for that down below. My books are closed for August this month, but they are open for next month, September. So if you guys are interested, please go ahead and click the link down below. But everything can be accessed through radiantreikitherapy.com. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have been enjoying the shorts that I've made to kind of introduce what kind of products we have in the store and, happy shopping. If you guys have any questions for anything specific you might be looking for, any specific ailment or energetic work or anything like that, you guys can feel free to email me any of your questions at vsa@radiantreikitherapy.com. Oh, and there are more coming every day. So, like I said before, until I get all of this on the website, I will be posting almost every day. So, yes, as long as I can keep up, All right, not the greatest, but Seven of Pentacles. Bunch of cards came out, so bear with me. Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Someone's really fighting it. Ten of Wands. Oh, interesting. Okay. Ace of Wands. Five of Wands, and here we have at the bottom of the deck Five of Pentacles, but the Ace of Pentacles also peeked out at the bottom. Sorry guys, I just needed a little bit of quiet to understand what this is. So this is a twin flame reading. It's for the masculine. I have been reading on the masculine quite a lot. And it seems that there will be an energy that the masculine's in where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make the right decisions. And then they fall back. And it's just the readings I always get seem to be coin. Like if you know you're masculine, you feel like there's another reason, there's another karmic relationship they're in, or it has to do with where they're located or the environment, whatever it is. You can take that how it resonates. I generally get that this person is too focused on material things to the point that they don't see anything else. Or no, they don't want to see anything else. It's not that they don't know. And that's the thing, and I think that's what's so frustrating about the masculine, is that it's not that they don't know. They know. They're just not doing. So it's like every time, so they get bored being in their everyday whatever. But when it does come time to actually move forward, they become defensive. And they don't want to. 4:08 on the clock. I don't know if that means anything for anyone. So, 4:14 too. So that's confirmation that this is a twin flame reading. They're just always fighting it. They're fighting the advancement, and I don't know why. They fight it off, and then it's like they are bored at work, think about, why am I doing this? And then but when the opportunity comes, they fight it off, and then they go back to their coin. But then they go back to wondering, like, oh, why did I fight it off? And then they feel terrible about it. And then they feel like they're going to move forward, and then they come back to this. They're like, whoop, I was just kidding. We're going to find out why. Because masculines, if I'm able to help you and you do watch this, I'm happy to help you. But you want to have to help yourself too. There's only so much I can do for you. There's only so much any energetic worker can do for you. I noticed that a lot of energy workers sell their stuff like the end all be all, and they'll be like, oh, well, I can remove that for you. And I can remove all that, heaviness and negativity and all those things. And your life will be great and new and stuff. But that's how you treat yourself after the removal. It's how you treat yourself after healing. Anything can come back, depending on your own action. And that's what's interesting about a lot of the, and I share this honestly. I share it honestly because it's not that I can't remove it for you. It's what are you going to do after that? And with my services, I give a bunch of recommendations, every service, on how you can take care of yourself after the healing, after the fact. You want to be able to grow into a person that when something arises, you're able to take care of that yourself. That's my hope for my clients too. Now, there are some things where you're just kind of in the shit so much, whether it be, by the way, I just want to mention that I'm not a doctor. If you do have any ailments, please go see a doctor. But anything that has to do with chronic issues, right? Chronic energetic issues, chronic physical issues, anything like that. Like, yeah, I'm able to fix that for you, but are you going to take care of your diet? Are you going to take care of your exercise? Are you going to make sure that you're not around that negative energy anymore? Are you going to make sure that you don't talk to those people anymore? Are you going to make sure that you're going to break off those friendships that are bringing you that negativity? And then you tell yourself, I'm not going to make friends like this anymore. And the more I grow, the better relationships I'll attract. That is all your work. And there are things that can help you externally, right? Like we have stones, we have Rudraksha, we have Reiki, we have, other healing energetic services out there in the world, no matter who you choose for your service. But do you want to always keep going back to them? Some people, they'll just need it for a long time. And that's okay. Are you growing after every session? Are you learning after every session? After every session, are you like, wow, I learned something new about myself. I learned how to take care of myself in this, and then I'm going to do my best until I do need help again, and then I can go get a service again. But as long as you're growing and as long as you're learning, it's amazing that we have so many beautiful things here on this earth to be able to help us. But it's how you treat yourself after each healing, right? Like when somebody breaks a leg, and then they're able to put a cast on it, but the doctor tells you you need physical therapy if you want to be able to walk again. Do you deny the physical therapy? You know what I mean? If there's a way that you can improve yourself, will you do it? Will you take it? And that is a choice that, you have to make on your own. And, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love helping people, but my favorite part, even after the sessions, because I do love Reiki, I do love doing psychic surgery. It's one of my favorite things to do for people, and it's the afterwards that I hope that people will grow from, And even when I do tarot readings for people, I do give recommendations. I'm like, this stone will help, and this, this service will help. And even if you don't want to come for those, do this kind of meditation at home, and make sure that you're waking up early and going to bed on time. And I give all these recommendations that no matter where you are in your interest in this, or in your interest financially, it's seeing everyone understand what clarity means after the healing, and they're able to take those steps forward and do better for themselves. And this is one of those things, right? Masculines, I can help you understand this and get external support for sure. Something tells me that that it wouldn't matter, because you know exactly what to do, and every time the opportunity presents itself, you don't do anything about it. That is your choice, right? There's nothing externally that's needed. You're stuck in the loop of denying this. You're stuck in the loop of denying what you've manifested. Then why did you manifest it? 9:59 on the clock. All right. Feminines, I'll probably get to you later because I understand that this can also be frustrating for you. It takes a lot of energy for the feminine to get out of the same loop that the masculine tries to trap her in. Remember, twin flame connections, you are connected, right? When one feels one thing, the other feels it too. And it can be the same for these cycles. You don't want to do anything about it. It's very, very, very hard for the feminine too, right? It's not that you're just suffering yourself. Every time you make this choice, you make it harder for her. By the way, feminine and masculine are the names of the polarities of energy. For feminine, I use she, her, and for masculine, I use he, him. I'm trying to get better at gender neutral pronouns, but it has nothing to do with your gender or sex. So, that being said, masculines, let's see why you keep making this decision. So here we have the Nine of Pentacles. What is it? What is it with this decision? The High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Every time you think about your feminine, you think that she is just this ethereal being and you can't measure up to her. Even if you know, right? Even if you know you have this special connection, you might not understand what a twin flame is or kind of understand but you understand that there's depth to this connection. And I think in your mind, she's just this beautiful ethereal thing that is just so independent and she's so balanced and she's able to do all these things and she's able to, hold her own and independent life and independent woman and you love it. Oh my gosh, there's this song that I can't. All I'm getting is "You're So Independent," and now I can't remember the song. But I know the lyric. I can't even get the tune in my head, but eventually it'll come to me. But that's what makes you so That's what makes you so attracted to the feminine, masculines. This is just too. So it's so weird, right? Because here we start off as the King of Pentacles, and you're like, well, you have the energy of someone who is, I can measure up, I do my own good things. I live an honest life. I have an honest job. Whatever you feel very materially that you're very stable. And that gives you some strength. A lot of the time, the feminines are very, upper chakra based, so a lot of the psychic things and seeing a lot of the psychic abilities are very strong in the feminine generally. And then with the masculines, it's very material things are strong for them. So this is giving you value, masculines, which is how it goes, right? You understand that you want to be with this person. You're like, all right, I gotta get my life straight. So you start working very hard. You start making money. You start making career moves. You start doing all these things. And for some of you, the career move you made is karmic. You probably chose a job over choosing her. And that's probably why it's also affected your self-confidence. Because the King of Pentacles in your head, this is your energy, but in your head, you've dimmed it down. Right, you're the Knight of Pentacles, you're the Knight of Pentacles, and then some days it dims down more. It's like you're the Page of Wands. It's like you make yourself smaller because you're too busy just looking at her and maybe you look at her social media to see what she's doing, and And then, like, it gives you this little bit of confidence, like, oh, I'm ready to move. Oh, but wait, I'm just gonna go in my blankie and look at my phone and look at her. Like, it's not out of malice, and it's not out of, like, a stalkerish thing. It's just you feel that magnetism. But really, you have to understand your own energy. And I think you don't. Everything is very, very logical with the masculine people, and that's also very it's very normal. I think most of the masculines do just see what they believe, or no, believe what they see. Sorry, believe what they see. But the feminine is more I wanted to say out of bounds. Like, inbounds is like kind of like physical level things, right? Like physical, tangible things. So like money and status and titles and, all of that is very like masculine oriented. So they tend to be very stable in material things. But when it comes to understanding energetic relationships, psychic ability, maybe also standing in your truth, because that's very throat chakra, and that's upper chakra things. The feminine isn't afraid to speak her truth and stand in her truth and act in that way. But the masculine is too focused on, material stability, that even if he is here and understands his truth, he isn't able to get away from the material things. And that can cause and when material things end up being too much of the focus, like, oh, I want to have enough money to show my feminine that I'm stable and great and cool. And honestly, if you weren't in this loop, the feminine would probably be able to be more stable too. Honestly. But it's something that you both work through, right? From what I can see, the masculine has enough material things. Probably more than enough. The more than you need to go talk to your feminine. I know that was such a long spiel, but yeah, see, 6 of Swords, just like moving with this unnecessary extra difficulty on the boat. You don't need the swords on the boat. And it's like I said, it's just, to me, this looks very matter of fact. However, I understand what it's like to be stuck in a loop, and I understand that it's a lot easier said than done. And this is where I can help you, right? We do have a lot of recommendations of stones. I haven't really been doing that recently in the readings, just because there hasn't been anyone who's really needed it. But masculines, if you're resonating with this reading, feminines, if you know your masculine, if you know your masculine is like this, you're also free to, if you want to help him out and you'd like to go to service, you can let me know. This is you need help, masculines. And I think a lot of masculines can be too proud to admit that they need help. So we really need to find a way to get the masculine. So let's actually go a little deeper. Let's see. What can the masculine do for themselves? They want to get out of this loop. Oh. Move forward. This was a clear jump from the deck. Like, it was a clean 1-card jump. Page of Cups. Move forward. Move forward with the things that you've manifested. Now, I'm going to just say, oh, look at that at the bottom of the deck. You've been manifesting this level up. This is your level up, and you know it, and you fight it off. Why? Because it's going to change your life. You know this is going to change your life, but this is the change that you wanted. Now, I always say good change or bad change is still change. All change is overwhelming. I don't care what anybody got to say. Right? Like, it can be so exciting or it can be so detrimental, right? Whatever. If it's bad change, it's detrimental. If it's good change, it's super exciting, right? But either way, when such big, drastic change happens, you can't sleep. You don't eat. You're too busy thinking about the bad thing or the good thing. And it just, that the change is going to be huge and it's going to happen fast. Once you choose this, it's going to happen really fast. And there might be different reasons that you're telling yourself that you're not ready for this. But from what I can see, you are ready for this. You're just not choosing it. And not choosing it is hurting you far more than if you were to choose it, right? Because this is it's 7 of Pentacles and you work so hard just to get 1 extra pentacle. But if you're with your feminine, you're going to be the King of Pentacles. That is huge. Actually, no, if you go towards your feminine, you're going to be the Emperor. You're going to have everything that you need. It's not even just pentacles, right? You're going to have the love of your life. You're probably going to be in a different environment that's better for you. You're going to be more creative. You're going to be more happy and open and balanced. And you know that this is exactly the best move for you, but you don't take it. Yet you ask for it. You almost tell the universe, well, I'm ready for this. And then it comes and you're like, no. I'm sorry to laugh, but it is silly because there's so many people out there that even if it's hard, they know they need to make this change in their life. And so many people out there, they're willing to do anything to have this kind of abundance at their feet. And you have it at your feet and you don't choose it, even though you asked for it. So it is one of those things where I often say this, it's familiarity is not comfort. Just because you're familiar with something and you feel like it's too, oh my gosh. I don't know why I got the Japanese word for it, but hold on. For those of you who don't know, I used to translate and teach Japanese for 10 years before I became a professional artist and did this full time. So, sorry, sometimes I speak a lot of languages, so. But if this is, you just feel when it comes to you, it's too troublesome to change your life. But you have to change your life. Because this cycle is going to repeat itself. It's going to continuously repeat itself until you leave. So, quickly, before we end this, let me see where the Divine Feminine is at. And something tells me a lot of Divine Feminines are watching this. Divine Feminines. I guess your biggest question is there an out for you? Yeah, there is. 8 of Wands. There is an out for you out of this. Now, let's see. Yep. Queen of Wands. Same thing with you. You need to release yourself from being trapped in the masculine's loop. And it's so funny because guess who peeked out? The Empress. Right? So now we have the divine counterparts. We have Queen of Wands here, and then we have, I'm just going to put you here, the Empress, right? So Divine Feminines, I did mention earlier that it makes it harder for you to move forward when the masculine goes back into these cycles. However, your lesson is, if you feel the masculine going back into these cycles, is to stay detached. Don't go down with him. It is not your business anymore, right? Once you choose yourself when they go back into a cycle, everything moves really fast. Everything moves really, really fast. Three of Cups, celebration card. Everything moves really, really fast. In fact, you become so much more magnetic that it will also help the masculine make better choices too. Now, don't get me wrong. The masculine can make this decision on his own now. But your biggest thing is they go back in the loop, you leave it alone. That's it. Now, for a lot of twin flames out there, no matter what you do, you're going to feel each other every time, no matter what happens. You cannot, you just can't allow. You can't allow for it anymore, and that's how you feel, right? Like, I'm not telling you this is how you feel. You're just like, I can't allow for this anymore. Like, I want to make coin too. I want to be successful at my job too. I want to go see the world. I want to go enjoy my hobbies again. I want to go call my friends again. I want to make new friends. I want to find my community. Focus on those things. Focus on those things, and any negativity that the masculine gets back into won't touch you. Focus on those things on the daily, and everything that you want will come to you. Your own financial stability will come to you. Your own success and career will come to you. Your own, relationships will come to you. Your own, friendships, community. For some of you, another love, marriage. Don't allow it to bring you down. Do not be scared to let this go. Do not be scared to let him be in that cycle again, because he chose it. He has shown you that this is what I choose. Your response should be, okay. But you're free. You're free to make those decisions for yourself. I'm not saying that, you got to go find a boyfriend now or whatever, or a partner, I should say. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying enjoy the things that you used to enjoy. Enjoy the things like taking care of yourself and, being, very financially stable on your own, being a career woman. Do these things for yourself. And they will be, and I'm telling you, once you've made the decision, right? This is also your choice. Once you've made the choice to let this go, be like, okay, you've shown me what you're doing. I understand. Go. Go about your business. Go about your way. Now, for some of you who do make this decision, you're going to probably start having more dreams of your masculine. You're probably going to have more telepathic communication or thoughts with your masculine. That's natural. The more you go away, the more he tries to reach, but he made his choice. He can't have his cake and eat it too. It's just not how the journey works. So, but look at this. There's hope for you guys yet. Right? But Divine Feminine, you have to trust and you have to let go. For some of you have let go and you're like, why am I seeing him in my dreams? And why am I just feeling his energy every once in a while? That's why. Because he's trying to play those games and trying to reach over and, try to grab you the same way that it used to work. It doesn't work anymore. I just don't feel that for the feminine. I don't think you have apathy either. I think you're just so tired. You're very tired. And you just want to smile and enjoy life again, enjoy the sun. I'm filming this during, summertime. And, I just like, you just want to go out and enjoy. You want to go back out there and show yourself again why life is great for you. And, do it. Do it. Don't be scared, because what I always say this too, what is meant for you always comes back. I promise. I promise. Whatever is meant for you comes back. So, and if you choose to let go of the negativity and you only focus on positivity and attract positivity, if this person comes back, right, they're going to have to level up. So you're not going to get the same version of this masculine later. you're going to get someone who matches your energy. Awesome. Well, that's it for this reading. I made it a little longer today because I just didn't think it needed to go into the extended. So thank you guys for sticking around. I'm glad I was able to do a quick check for the Divine Feminine as well. You guys know what to do now. Masculines, you know what to do now. It doesn't take, honestly, it doesn't take the feminine letting you go to make this choice, but it will, she is going to let go. And you're just going to be trapped, and it'll be up to you. By then, you'll have nothing to fall back on. Even your, cat calling through dreams and telepathic communication and stuff won't work anymore. It just won't. So, yeah. Eventually, you'll be pushed to the brink to make this choice. It is just up to you. But that's it. Feminines, leave. you have so much life to enjoy. You're so, Queen of Wands is all about action. You're so ready to enjoy life. Look at her. Look at that. I'm just smiling so much for you. It's amazing. It's amazing. And remember, what's meant for you always comes back, which means the masculine will be a different version when he comes back, I promise. So that's all I have for today's reading. I hope this helps you guys out there, and I will catch you in the next one.